Good morning. It is almost 9:30. So get ready for work with me. Okay? Still freaking tired though. But whatever. It's going to be a long ass day. Maybe, I don't know. It's Saturday. It's usually pretty busy on Saturdays, so hopefully it goes pretty fast. So watch me pick out an outfit for work. I want something with pockets, so I got out a pair of pants that I actually haven't worn in a while. And let's see what shirt I'm going to freaking wear. Okay, picked out a shirt. It's a white shirt. It means I actually have to wear a bra today. Okay, so this is my outfit. This really cute pair of pants and this shirt. So I'm gonna go get dressed. I already fed the cat about an hour ago. There she is, cutie pie. Oh, my baby. Yesterday I forgot to bring my portable charger with me, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know where the fuck my AirPods went. It's like I literally cannot find them. You know what? There's an app on my phone that I can use to find my AirPods. So I'm probably just gonna end up doing that as soon as I get dressed. Alright. Alright. I'll be right back. Hey all, just got off work. I forgot to put my name tag in my locker. But as you can see, I'm waiting for the bus. I went to Best Buy and got these chips because I haven't eaten anything all day. I thought I was supposed to get lunch, but that was when you work over 5 hours. I only worked 5 hours. My dumbass got that confused, but anyway, I'm gonna try one. Oh, it smells good. They're good. Sorry, I'm really hungry. These aren't really that hot. I wanted to go to the store today because my food stamps came in, but I don't have my umbrella. Every time I don't bring my umbrella, it rains. And when I do bring my umbrella, it doesn't rain. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my go ahead and put that in my purse. So the bus should be coming. I don't even know what time it is. Probably like in 10 minutes. Oh, so I will keep you updated. So, yeah. Okay, so apparently the bus is running every other hour today. So I got here around 10:30. And then I'll be back in at 12:30. Then 2:30. And then finally 4:30. Which should be in about like 15 minutes. So here I am back at the bus stop. I walked around Kohl's for a little bit. I was wondering why I was late. But anyway, let's just hope the bus comes. Here we are. Walking home. So it took me a little longer than expected to get home. Home. Anyway, I'm going to see if Patchy's on my bed. Patchy's my cat. I don't say her name very much on camera, but my cat's name is Patchy. Here's some interesting shit about where I live. These windows, check these windows. Mine's the open one. See her, but there she is. Hi, Patchy. Hi, it's Mama. It's Mama, baby girl. Yeah, she just meowed. I don't know if you saw that. Hi, baby. Mommy just wanted to say hi from the outside. Okay. That was cute. I'm gonna go say hi to her. I'm gonna keep the camera. baby. Hi, baby girl. Miss mommy. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear him yawn, but there she is. My precious baby. Yeah. She's rubbing up against my leg, giving me lovin's. Yeah. Oh, baby, I know I got home later than I wanted to. I'm sorry, baby. You must be starving, my little angel. Even though you have food in your bowl, I'm gonna put more food in your bowl. Yeah, you probably spent all day sleeping, huh? Such is the life of a cat. There you go, baby. Also, mommy will feed you. Those who are probably going to be asking sometime in the future, since I still don't have any viewers on this vlog yet, but for those of you who are going to ask, I keep her bin in here because you can see she likes to scratch at it. So, yeah. Without further ado, here is Din Din. There you go, baby. Oh, precious baby. Yeah. Yeah, mommy's little angel. You want to eat? You eat some Din Dins? See? Look at the Din Dins. I need to clean her bowl out. I gave her tuna not so long ago. There you go. Yeah. No, she's still giving me lovin's. Oh, she must have missed me. You're so cute. Alright, so put my stuff down. I took my bra off. Took that necklace off that I had on. I'm going to cook dinner for me. And that will consist of beef ramen, which is the best kind of ramen. Beef! Love you, baby. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. But anyway, I'm too lazy to wash all my other dishes, so here is this only clean pan that I fucking have. You can see it's kind of small, but these will fucking fit in there because I'm a fat bitch and I like to eat fucking 2 of them. Okay? Don't judge me. Or maybe do. I don't fucking care. That's your problem, not mine. So, you can't see this, but I'm getting water. And then you're putting it on the stove. See? It's that purple pan you see right there. It's on the stove. I'm going to turn it on. Hi, bye. So the other day I found out something about my jambalaya. So it says just add meat because it says with garlic, onion, and chili pepper. But the recipe that it has on the back, it says I need a sausage. And I did get that sausage the other day from when I went to the store. Probably not the one that was on the got smoked sausage. This right here. And I kind of want to eat it raw, but I don't fucking want to. But because I'm gonna get sick. It even has the heating instructions, which is good. But so I need the sausage. I also need a medium green pepper. I'm actually going to add that to my grocery list right now because my food stamps came in today. And so I need green peppers. And it also says I need a red onion chopped. But I'm lazy and I like to buy the onions that are already pre-chopped. So I'm just gonna put chopped red onions, and if they don't have red onions, then I'm just gonna do the yellow onions. They taste the fucking same to me. Alright, so it also says I need diced tomatoes. It says something about Goya, because that's the name of the brand, but if I don't see any Goya, I'm just going to get regular diced tomatoes. And then this rice mix. So, yeah. I'll come up with some other stuff that I need to do for groceries, but those are the 3 things that I need for my jambalaya. And I wanted to write it down before I fucking forgot, because knowing me, I will fucking forget shit. Because I have the memory of a fucking elephant. So anyway, you guys are gonna see me do something gross, but I don't give a fuck. Jalapenos are the bomb. So I'm the only one who eats these because I'm the only one who lives here. So don't come at me. But these like super good. You know, I was scared to try jalapenos before, but like I think it was like last year I tried them and I was like, why was I so afraid of these? These were fucking delicious. I'm not gonna lie, seriously considering putting this in my ramen just to see what it tastes like. But you guys are gonna see how I cook my ramen, but not right now. Well, not in this clip. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. The background noise you hear is, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. Is my laptop as I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching a video about the grossest eaters on my 600-pound life. I got this drink. And you can tell this is bubbles. I'm in a good mood today. Work was actually not that bad. Yeah, I got busy, but I was in the fitting room, so I didn't really have to do anything like up front, really. So, 3 minutes. That's how freaking long this takes to cook. Now, but what I like to do with my ramen is I like to crush it up in the bag. And before I make this mistake, I'm going to take out the little seasoning packet so I don't dump it into the water. Trust me, I'm pretty sure this is all going to fit in here. Don't worry. Don't get anxiety. So apparently, what the fuck? Oh, these are $1.90 per serving, but 370 calories per container. Apparently, according to this, a serving size is 1/2 of that noodle block. So technically, if you eat one of these, you're eating 2 servings. I had no fucking idea. But okay, whatever. It's gonna fit, I promise. It's just not looking too good right now. Alright, settle that for like a couple seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. I'm sorry, I'm being fucking weird. So I'm gonna set the timer I'll be back. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I think I might try this tomorrow. I think I will. But that means I would have to do dishes. Fuck. But when you close your eyes, usually I like to put these in while it's still boiling. So here we go. It's overflowing a little bit, but I don't give a fuck. Shit. Sorry, I just skipped some fucking ads. Something about Jewish pregnancy or something like that. Random thought, but do you think Jews have like sex the same way that regular people do? Regular people. I mean like other people do. Not regular people. Everybody is regular people. Unless, of course, you're a pedophile. Then you're not a regular person. You're just a fucking monster. But anyway. But, like, I don't know if it's, like, in different religions. Like, do you guys have sex the same way as, like, atheists do? It's kind of a stupid question. I'm kind of a stupid idiot. But I don't know. Just the things that fucking come up in my mind. Anyway, I'm going to end this clip, and you guys want to see what it looks like, because I'm definitely going to add those fucking jalapenos. Alright, so look at it. It is fucking finished. So, like, I'm going to show you how I'm going to dump out a little bit of the broth. I'm so fucking stupid. Okay, I hope you can see me. I'm going to dump out a little bit of the broth. Okay, so it cut out the video. So I don't know how that video ended at this point. But, so I drained the broth from the fucking ramen. So, I'm going to show you the ramen and the jalapenos are going to be putting it in. And this is going to be probably like really gross, but I think I want to put bacon bits in there too. Okay, so for those who don't know me, I like to fucking experiment with my food sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes. So, first things first are the fucking jalapenos I'm going to be putting in there. Oh, look, that just fell right into the bowl. Those didn't. Get in there, fucking jalapenos. And speaking of jalapenos, like, back when I was a kid, there was this, Alejandro, parody called Jalapeno out on YouTube, and I fucking loved it. I forgot who did it, but it was freaking hilarious. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to try a little bacon bits in there because I'm gross. I don't give a fuck. It might be delicious. I don't know. But I'm still going to try it. And then it's going to be... Oh, deliciousness. I ate that. Did I turn that? Yep, I did. So that actually looks like fucking delicious. I'm gonna put a little bit more bacon bits because I'm fucking weird. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I'm gonna put like some more jalapenos. I really like jalapenos. sue me. Normally I put like hot sauce, but since I already have like a bunch of jalapenos in here, I'm not going to do that. So I started up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and try this concoction, as Amber Lynn would say. Concoction. I like the way she says concoction. I like the way she talks. I like her as a person. I don't give a fuck about why y'all think she's lying about shit. Because I don't pay attention to shit. Well, I do, obviously, but because I do watch other videos, like other content by other creators who are basically criticizing her every move. But like, I just don't fucking care. I still love her. Anyway, let's try this shit. Okay, so apparently I started talking before I started filming, and then I just realized that I wasn't filming, so. But anyway, this is the final product. And I don't know if you can tell that it's steaming a little bit, but I'm going to eat this shit. You gotta watch me eat this shit.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt that Octavia was determined to put her life back together, and each step of the way, no matter how painful, was going to represent an undeniable win for her. It turned out that getting loaded into the van was only the first battle, and the actual war came later.
10 out of 10. Delicious. There's Patchy, and she is playing with a string on my pants. Well, no, she's not, because she's probably gonna go explore the bathtub. So there she is, and she sits down, and she starts looking at herself, and then she stops. And then she sniffs the toilet. I mean, the fucking I'm on the toilet. So she sniffs the bathtub, looks at me like I'm a moron, and then jumps out of the bathtub, starts tweaking about something. And then she sees that I'm playing with this. Little turd. Love you, baby. But you're a turd. I just want you to know this. Okay? Turd. Turd, 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 turd. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a night, but before I do, like yesterday I showed you what my favorite nonfiction books were and which ones I wanted to read. Today I'm going to do the same, but with nonfiction books. So, let's get started. Okay, so I'm not much of a Christian, but sometimes I do find myself enjoying Christian books, Christian music, blah, 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 blah. But this book, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the love-inspired books, but they're like a series of romance books inspired by Christianity or shit like that. But anyway, this one is my favorite. It's called Hosea's Bride, and you can see how many times I've read it because I've had duct tape the spine and that's how many times I freaking read this book. It's so fucking awesome. I freaking love it so much. It's about this woman who was forced to be a prostitute by her stepfather. She ends up getting saved at a church because from this really handsome preacher. So years later, she's a member of this church in another city, and the same preacher who saved her ends up being her new pastor. She tries to avoid him because she didn't want him to recognize her, but they end up falling in love. She runs away, and he ends up bringing her back, blah, 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 blah. Still a good book series. Love it. Still a good book, not a book series. Well, I guess you could say the love-inspired books are really good, too. That one was my favorite. So, the next one is Jane Eyre. Love it. And may I add that the 2011 movie of Jane Eyre is the best. Nobody can compare. It's just the bomb. Next, we have a really thick book that took me over a month to read. And I'm talking, of course, about this book that I can't pronounce, but it's by Victor Hugo. And it's Les Miserables, or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. I don't give a fuck. And it's a little bit complicated for me, a stupid head, I can't speak today, to explain to you guys. So just look it up, okay? Just freaking look up what this book is about. Okay? As at the very last page, it is 1,232 pages long. Holy shit, you guys. This next book made me cry. And normally, books don't usually make me cry. But this one, at the end, did. The Song of Achilles. Fucking good book. And this is actually her first book. See what she looks like. See. Excuse me. Good book. This next one is kind of dark and angsty, because this character was born in the completely wrong time, and she had the worst of luck, and she was a little bit naive. But Tess of the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Hardy. There's a series starring Eddie Redmayne. Watch it. Good. Next clip. Alright, on to the next clip. Alright, let's get it started. This next book, the ending took me completely by surprise. I'm talking, of course, about The Silent Patient by Alex. I'm not even going to bother to try to pronounce his last name, because it just looks like a mouthful, but here it is. And this is what he looks like. He's kind of good looking. But anyway, he lives in London. This book is his first novel, and it spent more than a year on the New York Times bestseller list. But he did write another one called The Maidens that I really want to read. And I think he's working on another one, but I don't know. Don't take my word for it. This is awesome. Love it. Next book. This book I had to read for English. I think there's a movie, but I can't remember off the top of my head or not. But it's called Ordinary People by Judith Guest. Really sad book, but it's really good. I can see why it's a good book. It's sticky for some fucking reason. Anyway, so you all know who the author of the 50 Shades of Grey books are, right? 50 Shades of Grey, right here. E.L. James. Not only is this book one of my favorite book series, but also she's starting to write another series too. You guys know her book, The Mister? Well, she recently wrote the sequel to that called The Missus. See, there's the Mister right there. And this is the Missus. See, I love how they say on the back of the 50 Shades of Grey books, it says erotic romance. It's funny as shit. Anyway, I haven't read The Missus yet, but it looks fucking good. Next, we have just this picture book called Stuff on My Cat which is literally just a bunch of pictures with cats with stuff on them. Okay? It's fucking awesome. This next book, there's a movie about it, but it's not. Well, there's a movie with the same title, but it's not about the book. It's about something else. It still pertains to what happened in Pompeii, you know, with the eruption and whatever, but it's completely two different storylines. So this is Pompeii by Robert Harris. Really good book. This next book was based on the Salem witchcraft trials, but was written back in the 1950s when this whole new other witch hunt was coming about. So it's called The Crucible. If you haven't seen the movie with Daniel Day-Lewis and Winona Ryder, you fucking should, because they're fucking awesome, and that movie is just fucking great. And, Daniel Day-Lewis played John Proctor in The Crucible, but he also plays another historical figure in another movie, Abraham Lincoln. I forgot what movie it was off the top of my head, but apparently he likes to play historical figures or something, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So I like to read the occasional children's book. And the children's book that you just probably got a glimpse of right now, the children's book I used to love to read as a child were the Geronimo Stilton series books. So this is one of my favorite ones, all because of A Cup of Coffee. But there's another one. Let's see if I can find it within all this mess. Here it is. Paws Off Cheddarface. Those are my two favorite books in the whole Geronimo Stilton universe. I just like how these books are like, see? Very colorful. See? Anyway, moving on. This next book is one of my favorite Judy Blume books. It's called Tiger Eyes. It's really sad, but it's just really does a good job with talking about grief and all that. It's just fucking a good book. Moving on. This next book can also be considered a children's book, but it's called Marie Antoinette Serial Killer. It's a historical fiction almost about this girl who goes to Paris, and then the descendants of Marie Antoinette get killed by the ghost of Marie Antoinette because she wants revenge, whatever. But yeah, good book. So next clip. All right, so this next set of books that I'm putting into this bag and plopping dramatically onto my desk. So this first book is a Christian book as well. It's Christy. There's also a TV series and some movies about it. But really good book. It's set back in the 1920s in like this place in the Smoky Mountains. Really interesting. And there are some books that go off like into little sequels based on that book called Christy, such as this. This one's called Christy, The Proposal. This one's a good one. But they have other ones like I wonder if they have. Yeah, see, there's other books in that series. Anyway, this next book talks about a really dark subject matter, but it talks about how this girl got groomed by one of her English teachers, her English teacher, and it goes back and forth between the past and the present. I'm talking, of course, of My Dark Vanessa. Fun fact. I wrote about this book in my literacy narrative that I had to do for one of my classes. I think it was my English composition class a few years ago. But I wrote about this book. because I just finished reading it and it was awesome. But anyway, sorry for being a bitch. This is what the author looks like. I think this was her first novel. Yes, it is. She holds a PhD in creative writing from the University of Kansas and an MFA from Indiana University. Whatever the fuck an MFA is, I have no fucking idea. But, yeah, super popular book. Her Instagram's pretty cool. She doesn't really post on it as much. She usually just posts stuff to her story. But yeah, good book. This next book can also be considered a historical fiction book. It's based on, like, what happened in Russia in, like, the 1700s, about Peter the Great, blah, 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 and his wife, called Tsarina, however the fuck you pronounce it. This actually is an advanced reader's edition, so this isn't the actual book. Like, I got this at the library, and because they usually have, like, free copies of books, like, advanced copies of books before they actually go out. So, I got this one before it went to the press back in 2020. Good book. This next book I find highly relevant to today's times. The movie was really friggin' sad. Let's just say Anthony Mackie is in it, our new Captain America, and to see him play a thug was, like, really off-putting. Because I like the movies and stuff I've seen Anthony Mackie in, he's almost always the good guy. But, like, in this book, in this movie, he's not. So, I'm talking, of course, about The Hate U Give. Thug. Thug. And then life. Little infants fucks everybody. You can learn about that by reading this book. And also, this particular copy of the book has scenes from the movie. This right here is Anthony Mackie. Hi, sexy. Even though you're playing a bad guy, still hot. Yes. Good book, good movie. That movie will make you cry your ass off. Anyway, there are some more books, and then I'm going to call it a night. So, good. Next clip. Alright, so this is my last clip of the night before I start editing and uploading all that shit. But, here is the last haul. So this first book is also a movie, and I cannot watch the movie without getting triggered. I watched it 2 times because I thought that after the first time I was prepared for what I saw, but I wasn't. Like, I thought I would get over it, but I didn't. Just a trigger warning here and a spoiler alert. The movie and the book both feature a suicide attempt, and the suicide attempt in the movie triggered me, so I just can't watch the movie. I really can't. So, but the book is really good, and the book and the movie is called White Oleander by Jeanette Fitch. So it's the story of this girl named Ingrid, who's a poet, and no, the story is about her, Ingrid's daughter, Astrid. So Ingrid is a poet, and she ends up going to prison for murder, right? And so her daughter, Astrid, goes through, like, a whole bunch of foster homes, and she just tries to find herself. But it is an Oprah Book Club sticker. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This next book I also had to read for one of my classes in high school. It's about, we went through this era. We went through this lesson about the Vietnam War. We listened to songs about Vietnam. And then we also watched movies, I think, if I remember correctly. But we also read literature. And among the literature that we read was Fallen Angels by where's the, oh, right there, Walter Dean Myers. This guy right here, he also wrote the book Monster, which, let me go see if I have that book, because I'm pretty sure I do. It's just buried somewhere, but let me go see if I can find it. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I found it really easily. But he also wrote this book right here, which is a good book. So this book is about this little black kid who's in jail because he was supposedly an accomplice to a murder. But this whole, and he's 16 years old, which is sad. And this whole book is written like a screenplay or a play. Looks like a screenplay, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. As you can see, it won some awards. So yeah, the guy who wrote this, which is this guy right here, also wrote this. So I don't know if this guy is still alive, but literary genius. Fallen Angels is a really good book. Had some funny shit in there. Like one of the characters, his name is Pee-wee. Fucking hysterical. Like there's literally a part in this book, let me see if I can find it, but where he says like a prayer when they're right before they're about to go into combat. I think I have it highlighted. He says this prayer right before he and the rest of them go into combat. And it just always stuck with me because it was just, I just found it a little funny. Let's see if I can find it. If not, I think I know what. You guys need to hear this. That's why I'm spending all this time looking for it. But this book is like really funny in places, really serious in others. Here it is. I found it. It's right here. Hi, baby. My cat shot up from her hiding spot when she heard me say that. But anyway, he's like, flying into combat, about to have a fit. Lord, if you're listening, please get me out this shit. Genius. Anyway, moving on, because this clip is already getting too long. So this next book I haven't read, but I want to because it's been in my TBR list for so fucking long. It is Wicked. I want to see the Broadway musical so bad. The original Broadway musical with Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. My cat's being a turd. I just turned the page to this. Looks like they're about to have sex. Anyway, so these next 4 books and the last books I will talk about are part of a series called Twisted Tales. So, these 4 are my favorite ones that I've read. I've read almost all of them except for one. But this one is a twist on the Little Mermaid. It's called Part of Your World. And what if Ariel had never defeated Ursula? So there's that. This next one is Frozen, a Frozen twisted tale. It's called Conceal, Don't Feel. And what if Anna and Elsa never knew each other? Okay, moving on. This next one is based on Mulan. And this one is Reflection. What if Mulan had to travel to the underworld? Last but not least, this one is based off Aladdin, and it's called, and you probably guessed it, A Whole New World. A whole new world. I suck. Anyway, yeah, these are some of my favorite twisted tales. What if Aladdin never found the lamp? So anyway, oh my god, this clip is long, but it's gonna be the last for tonight. But anyway, I'm done for the night. I'm gonna watch some South Park, and I'm gonna edit this video, and then I'm gonna post it, blah blah blah. So I'm not sure if there's gonna be a vlog tomorrow, to be honest, because I have the next, let's see, today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days off. Probably just gonna chill. I was supposed to have Wednesday off too, but I decided, you know, I'm gonna be pretty busy anyway, so I told them I could come in for a few hours. But anyway, that's that. All right, see you later.